Oh, things have been happening. Oh my goodness, I already flubbed that. We're taking this anyway because I usually just do one-shot recordings and go on, unless I need to edit something as we get Etho2 Fatalist 3 custom mysteries and random item stats. So let's try to remember that, Jordan. But the other thing is I'll be talking about game dev. I mean, it's really, but what else do I talk about if I'm not trying to not die, I guess? So Fatalist, random item stats. I could not figure out how I wanted to do this, but as we get into Etho2 Fatalist character exclusive random item custom character, but because we rolled all perks on the quick play draw, we're doing 3 custom mysteries. And Fatalist, yeah, you can't really hide the custom mysteries, but it's pretty much kind of a Fatalist run. Fatalist still has an effect. Second mystery, dexterity, Tachi-san, charisma, second encounter, knowledge check, maybe. Keeping in mind, we have 3 strength, 2 dexterity, 7 perception, 8 knowledge, 3 charisma. As it weirdly turns out, I mean, the stats are related, but usually a character that has perception or knowledge has the other one high. In my case, oh my goodness, my clothes. In that case, I'm gonna try to pick up the army knife. That's what I'm trying to say here. But the other part of this is, as we move on in autopilot for a moment, is, yeah, as it turns out, making the sprite of someone who's poking their head out of a container, let's just say, is, it takes me a few hours at least. So we have sailors and then household. I should probably come up with a soft house rule for fatalists so that I'm forced to take the middle. Yeah, so what I'm going to do it next time, but for this time, just so we can set up the house rule now. So for fatalists, we're going to instead replace the custom, because I'm always doing at least 2 custom mysteries, at least for now in this series. So we'll replace the 2 mysteries that we do know. That way, basically, all the mysteries are random. Now, that removes the knowledge check of, oh, I know the icons. Like, I know this is Household Hell and I know this is Sailors. But for me, I mean, that's not so bad. If you do whatever you want, you're playing your own game. I'm choosing to do this. But I guess I also could not look at the mystery, so now I know I have Bloom. But either way, if that's the case... So yeah, we'll do it next time, though. So we'll... I don't want to take Sailors first, so into a mystery we go. So that's what I could again, soft house rule, not look at the custom mysteries either, because there's no icons that give away what mysteries they are. That's my rationale, and if you agree or disagree or have any comments, let me know. But yeah, we are looking for the thingamajiggy, the army knife. I think I'm going to take a curse because I don't know how much doom is going to be spent in this run, especially considering we're on a Etho2. I might need to save the doom. Oh my goodness, we're a lot of damage is going in and out. Yeah, stuff. We'll see if the meat cleaver is good. It's not, so we re-roll. We really need the army knife. We really need it. Now I'm just curious. 25%. 5 damage, 83 speed. I think it's a little faster, but either way, we'll take it because it's what we get. If we get out of funds, out of funds, so be it. That's unfortunate. Hopefully the band sells for 1. It does not. That makes me really sad. I really should just save for 1 fund or rest, because I would have been positive on Doom decreasing anyway, but meh. Also, this is an occasional reminder to me, myself, Jordan, that I do have... I still need to do that Fear and Hunger 2 fanfic from that Batsu game a while ago. I should come back to Slay the Spire at some point, but I'll obviously... This is a ghost encounter, by the way. I'm continuing on Against the Storm, because that's getting its DLC at some point, and yeah, moving on. 3 reason, by the way. That's because of Blood Frenzy, and unfortunately, because it's a ghost encounter, we don't get bonus damage for Blood Frenzy, which makes me really sad. I could opt to run instead. I'm probably going to do that, because we're going to lose less overall. Now, I don't get the experience. Maybe this thing was worth 20-25 experience. That'd be insane, but you get the point. Also, we're going to be stuck in a forest soon. Keeping in mind that we will be doing a thing. Well, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, second encounter, if I didn't already talk about that. Wow, we have 3 charisma, 2 dexterity. We'll just take this in the face. Hasty Aid can turn into something for the bandage. I should really get rid of Blood Frenzy, but I thought I was going to profit from it. I did not. But anywho. So yeah, if I didn't already talk about it after the timestamp as we take the Jar of Blood, or we give a Jar of Blood, is that... I'm sure you lose more than 3 stamina. But gameplay balance. Yeah, animating a head popping out. It's only like a 2-frame animation, but that 2 or 3-frame animation, I'm making it 2 frames for now because it took me a couple hours to even get it working. It's not even anything fancy. I literally just squished the the sprite more vertically of a character's head, and then just make it pop out, make it look like it pops out. You know, I don't need to be that fancy going in, but to my first kind of update for a game. That being said, oh my sweet goodness, finest for all. This might actually be some kind of an escape run. We can take this in the face, just for humor, because what's going to end up happening is when I do this, if I hit both of these, I get to Desperate Prep Struggle. Now, we lose 4-all for this, but we have Cauterize. That's why I'm less worried. And then we can even just do this. But the Kinoko Gatherer should be our second encounter, unless I ran from something else. And we have 40+ % Doom moving into our second mystery. Hey, I really should, man. I just wanted to give it a try, even though I don't really know who plays through Blood Frenzy on Harbinger with a character that doesn't have a lot of strength to brace. So, I mean, I guess it depends, right? Anywho. It does depend on the situation. Like, if you're using a fast weapon. Why did I take that damage? Oh, lead. I was supposed to do lead. I'm going crazy. Okay, we're doing a second run then. I'm going crazy already. Hit quick play. So, 2 custom mysteries, roll of 4 Yogatag. My goodness. I think this is the first video in a while that I've done 2 runs. Actually, no, that's not true. There's one that's, I think, within the past week, if not 2 weeks. But if I were to guess 8 days, that, hey, and this doesn't count as a second run for a character because I want to give a character a better run than that if I want to do 2 good runs. So, I think it was Yogatag. So as we get into Yogatag World for a character exclusive custom character once more, we do start with holes, but we could have survived that mystery. We also start with Cauterize too, so that's a small little temporary bonus because we have holes. Second mystery, strength, knowledge, dexterity, every single stat check maybe, except for charisma, and then at the end, second encounter again. That's kind of sad because I remembered my second encounter was Kinoko Gatherer, but you know what? Hey. Also, I'm slowly, like, I've only really done one thing for a tabletop simulator mod of World of War, but I don't sit on that. I probably shouldn't have even announced it because of the curse of announcing things. And if you don't know what that is, I'll explain really quickly. Basically, if you're anyone working on any kind of game, whether it's a board game, TRPG, so on and so forth, video game, then yeah, what's going to happen is if you announce that in any capacity before it's about to basically release, yeah, it just dies, pretty much. Botanist Ward, Household Hell, Shuttle, and Auteur. Oh yeah, and I didn't switch to my custom mystery. I was supposed to, but I didn't do it. We'll do Botanist first, go into Ward, is the Thought. But now we do need another thing. Now, we're gonna just prepare for funds this time because I took Blood Frenzy in the face and died for it. Because even if I led the Gardener there, if I did not have Blood Frenzy and did not take... Is that the correct grammar? Did not take 4-all damage in the Kinoko Gatherer fight, I think it would have been okay. But in the meanwhile, we'll take out of funds. I don't feel like doing much more, although I will grab Ryoko. So, oof my doom, but we'll wait. And we have a chance to use the monument later on. Oh my goodness. So the reason why I stutter a lot, or at least one good reason, I feel like it's at least 35% of the reason, is I'm trying to think and say things as I think them. Oh my goodness. Jog around the block. I mean, we didn't have the strength, but it's fine. We have Cauterize too, though we have holes, but yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking of a lot of things. I want to say things, and I'm the kind of person, I guess, to explain more. If I, you know, taking the chance to explain things now. I don't want to be misunderstood, which also follows into, you know, whenever I message someone. Oh my sweet goodness, now we're branded. That's quite unfortunate. Man, that might end up hurting me too, but we'll see. But yeah, I didn't want to be misunderstood, so usually when I message someone, it might be like at minimum 3 sentences long. There are times, I mean, that the negative side of that, as we roll a 12 on luck, is that I'm not training how to be short and concise. Can I please not take any more Doom damage from Branded, by the way? I think we're at least 50% on Doom proc rates, and they might not proc during when you run into an enemy, but okay. Also, Army Knife plus Ryoko, 85%. I almost started singing a song, but anywho. And if you know what song I was like kind of about to reference into singing, then I'm surprised that you got it from that much. Wow, these checks though. Anywho. CHEQUE, question mark? But anywho. We've rolled a 2, but we rolled like 9+ at least twice in the last 5 investigations. It's not great, and then yeah, this 2. I'd rather just take the injury. No, but badly bleeding is quite bad though. At least we're at the end, but... coughing. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're supposed to lead the gardener, not protect the gardener. For some reason I thought lead Shiro-san was taking damage. I don't know why, but anywho. We're taking a lot of Doom. We're like, I think, 49% Doom, if not 50, pretty much 50% Doom on our going into our second mystery. We do have Ward to help out, but meh. This, keep in mind, we have not gotten time skip as a town effect yet, so yeah, bad things can still happen. Anyway, I think we're gonna take Ward now. Yeah, we'll take Ward now. Yes, we're gonna take stamina damage, but I think the second mystery, taking Ward's second mystery with handcuffs is a threshold, if I believe. I think it's 27 HP the boss has. So if I have 3 stamina, I forgot to do a thing here, by the way. Wow, nice luck check, by the way. We'll use Cauterize if need be. For some reason, I thought there was going to be a bandage here. I'm going crazy. I think I thought I had 1 fund. I did not. So instead, we sell the painkillers. I guess we'll use Cauterize now. And let's get rid of badly bleeding. Into hasty aid, but you know what? We live with what we've got. Now, if I lose a run like this, even though we're still in the second mystery, my other soft rule is if I die twice before the second mystery, that equates to a video. That was a fair luck check, all things considered, but you don't normally increase luck, so, I mean, is it really fair for it to roll more than 6? I mean, yes, it is. Theoretically, it is. Trade Fondest Memory. And yeah, away we go. We didn't get that earlier, so that's kind of also unfortunate RNG, that we didn't get out of funds, then visit the doctor's office. I could have waited until I got out of funds, but out of funds has been known to not appear immediately, and it has been known to appear in my next investigation after hitting 0 funds. So yeah. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know why I rolled there. That's kind of a shame. But anywho. Human enemies. I think we do want that. Perception would be nice too, but the bonus damage is usually worth more. Now, if we get flashbacks, we're dead here, by the way. But, as I said, the boss has 27 HP, so we can perfectly do this into a handcuff play. Oh! Okay. Again, let me remind you, or anyone who doesn't know, as we lose Bath, that I had a cough, that I'm not the most consistent person hand-eye coordination-wise. Now, there is a way for me to improve my hand-eye coordination in real life, but it's not happening. Shuttle, Household Hell. So I think we'll do Shuttle into Household Hell. And take Auteur last, as that odd as that sounds. I should know better and rest now, but we have 55% Doom. I'm going to kind of inch forward. Yeah, we'll just... I want my experience. Yeah, I think we're just going to rest now. Before we get, the water town effect, where we can't rest as fetid fumes. I'm going crazy. This is actually a good one. I can't remember where I checked though. Boxes? Okay, good. Keep in mind we also still have holes, and now we don't get the restless bonus, so we are losing 2 stamina. But this empty bottle, as long as we keep the bats, should be quite good. That being said, do I dare? Also, yes, again, for anyone who's making custom mysteries, and I haven't said it, you haven't heard me say it yet. If you haven't heard me say it yet, is what I'm trying to say, is that, yeah, you can change the battle music in your custom mystery, which is pretty cool. Also, I'm picking at something because I have a band-aid on my body, and I keep thinking it's something else, like my clothes or something. I was like, is that a loose piece of clothes? No. 3 charisma, I think 8 knowledge. We rolled a 1, but hey, I'll take it. Out of curiosity, what's the effect again? Oh, it's just a clue. It's a clue item, which can be used for prerequisites and events, if I recall correctly. I mean, there's no way that's not... I mean, I'm using it right here. I take 3 Doom for that? Why? Anywho. I mean, that's better than most encounters, but Doom is what we don't have at the moment, considering we're nearing the end of the 3rd mystery, and we have 70% Doom, so, yeah. I need this stamina, by the way. We failed that, because why not? Oh, that's right, Branded is proccing here. So, yeah, let's fight this. We should be able to fight this relatively comfortably. 75%, well, we get 12 damage on average, unless we miss 2 out of 3. No, we just go for our 2 out of 3 again. 25% 3 times. That's literally what I just hit right there. Otherwise, you could also say I hit 2 out of 5 75%, which is not good. Can I even survive this anymore? If I throw the empty bottle, maybe? I have to hit this, by the way. We got a broken jaw, but I wasn't really planning to cast any spells, and I guess we gamble at the end here. I don't have to do this, but considering we have to hit them both of these attacks, we'll go for a 95-85. Why?